Hello, job level tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy III: The Pixel Remaster with me, Blueankylo. It's a new stream number 2, and I want to spend a couple minutes talking about what happened between streams. So our character level should be very similar to where we left off last stream. I think maybe 1 or 2 character levels higher. I really did not want to grind gold or character levels beyond what we were at naturally. So those levels should be the same. Thumbs up. They might be like 1 or 2 higher, but I couldn't help it. The main difference is I've leveled up certain jobs. So Dragoon, just to give a quick breakdown, my concept is Amora is our heavy armor, front row, tanking, heavy weapon character. Huzzlefudge is our medium armor, kind of DPS character, kind of does a variety of different classes, but generally lighter than heavy armor and more focused on damage. Kermit is our sort of white mage support, but also does a lot of jack-of-all-trades jobs. So I've got Kermit as a bard right now, but Kermit does a lot of different things, kind of fills in the support role, party support. And then Icy Blue has been our theoretical magic DPS nuke kind of character, black mage, etc. Again, we don't really have a lot of experience using black mages because they weren't very good early on, but that's the general breakdown. So for Amora, we already had her at a, or he or her, whatever, at a fairly good knight level. Knights get basically all the same stuff warriors do, except heavier armor and no bows, I guess. I don't know. They're very similar. They've got auto guard or auto cover and the guard commands. They've got, better abilities. And my rule has been anything from 2nd crystal or further must be maximum job level 40. I did not want to grind past 40 because that's what our primary jobs were hitting last session approximately. So Amora has level 40 jobs, but the first jobs that I'm not caring about, I let them go a little bit higher while I was grinding other characters up. So Warrior 53, but that doesn't help. And then Knight 40, and I also got Viking to 40 so we can see how tanking works. Now that we've got a few job levels here, we can find out for sure if this actually is a useful job. Because at job levels 1, 2, 3, 4, it's hard to tell. But at 40, I feel like that's a pretty good investment. I've also got Dragoon 40 for future-proofing, and Dark Knight 40, because maybe one day Dark Knights will be cool. But for now, it's mostly Knight and Viking, and these two are just for later, basically. Next up, Huzzlefudge. Primarily Monk, and then Black Belt, and they were already job level 40 at the end of last stream, and already killing it. Like, way too much damage. Like, super, super strong. So I wanted to try out some different jobs. I got them Ranger level 40, Thief level 40, and that might be it. Oh, Dragoon level 40, just in case. So, yeah, there's a boss that it's nice to have more than one Dragoon, so, yeah. Oh, I got them Dark Knight. I guess I did a little bit more grinding on random jobs. So, Dark Knight and Dragoon 40, because who knows, maybe I will want to later against certain enemies that split, and certain enemies that you need to jump on. So, just a helpful value later, but primarily DPS classes, Black Belt, Ranger, Thief. And the Thief does do a lot of DPS, with dual-wielding good knives. I'll show that off in just a second, but the Thief is almost as good as the Black Belt at DPS with the current equipment. And Ranger kind of sucks, but, standard. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's physical classes, and then support classes. So Kermit, we've got level 42 Bard, which gives us more songs as they level up. So, sort of every 10 job levels, they learn a new song. Except level 30, they did not get one. So 10, they started with 1 healing, they learned 1 at 10, they learned 1 at 20, they learned 1 at 40. I don't know if they'll learn more, but that seems to be the way it's working. I also leveled Scholar up to 40. It's probably a waste of time, but maybe I'll try it out. I don't know. It's support. It's like an alchemist, you get double effect from items, but they already had Thief 40 sort of accidentally, but whatever. Kermit can also... It's green, right? Kermit the Frog, green armor, it's fine. And Red Mage 60. I let them go a little bit higher on Red Mage because this is the only spellcaster if we need spellcasters. Oh no, That's what I did. I spent a bunch of time getting Kermit to White Mage 60, because the primary jobs should be at a higher level than the new jobs if you're trying to balance them. Like, if you're trying to compare them equivalently, the amount of time we should have had for a White Mage would be much higher than the amount of time we've had for a Bard. So, basically what White Mage 60 means is if we want to use level 5 and 6 White Magic, we have an option now, at least, if we want. And then, similarly, for Icy Blue, I got Geomancer up to about 40, Evoker up to 40 for later. There's literally nothing they can do right now. And Red Mage to 60 and Black Mage to 60. So I've got an actual White Mage, Black Mage level 60, some pretty high Red Mages, and Geomancer. Not a whole lot for Icy Blue, but I don't have a lot of offensive spellcasting jobs right now, you know. But eventually, right? So what does that give us? How would I say it takes to grind a job to level 99? It will take 99 fights. Not very long. All you have to do is start a battle, defend for 3 or 4 rounds, kill the enemies, everyone gets a job up. And it might slow down a little bit in the 90s, 80s. Oh, less than that. No, like 15 minutes? If you just want one person to get to level 99, or one group, you might as well do the whole group at the same time because it's faster. Maybe 15, 20 minutes, 30-minute stops. Anyway, Huzzle Fudge, I need to fight something a little bit stronger. So let's fight enemies in the forest here. They're a little bit stronger than the ocean. We need more than one enemy that can take maybe a hit. And then I'll show you kind of all the jobs kind of, you know. Here we go. So we got attack, attack. We've got healing, attack buff, and basically damage and damage of all sorts. Magic and physical damage up. These last for 2 rounds. A tanking ability that lasts for 2 rounds, like less damage for the whole party. And randomized status elements to all enemies. This one seems pretty bad. But I'll show off some sort of how these work. So at job level 40, you can heal 100 HP for free. Is it good? I don't know. It's a Bard. A battle? No, it's really fast. Go fight goblins. Goblins with 5 hit points. They can't even hit you. And they give you the same amount of job XP. No, it goes really fast. I spent a bit of time grinding. It did not take very long. Like, I got everybody up. Everyone gained, like, 80 to 120 job levels. I didn't spend more than half an hour. And I was messing around with trying different stuff out. Alright, so, what was I writing? So, you know, the Knight you've seen before. Nothing super special. But, you know, the Black Belt's got some abilities. This should make everything stronger. Oh, I accidentally ran. Oops. Oh, one thing that's cool about bards is, cool about bards. They always get to use their song first. So this actually does make a big difference. And I'm starting to think that the minuet, now that it's been leveled up a bit, it's actually pretty powerful. So this is a good combo for classes like Monk that are all DPS. Boosted attack power, and the Monk, or the Bard, goes immediately. So everyone gets like a 20-30% boost, whatever the number is. And then the Monk can just wipe everything out with a kick for free. And so can the Geomancer. So the Bard is kind of growing on me. You know, it's getting a little bit more useful. Let me see. I want to show off some of the other abilities here. We'll just put a guard on. Boost still kind of sucks. Let's do a Requiem so you'll see, and a little bit more Geomancer. So 1 out of 3, some status effect. That song is terrible. Don't use it. But, on the other hand, Geomancer, getting work done. So, very happy with Geomancer. Sure, you have to deal with random effects based on the terrain you're in, but boy is it nice to have auto battle, just back row DPS using magic damage. I'm a pretty big fan, as you should expect. Right, and technically the Knight does not have the defend command. They have to use guard if you want to do that. And then finally, the defense spell, we'll use that once at least, and then we'll change jobs up. There's probably a achievement here to get a job to 99 as well, but it won't take very long. I'll talk later on. Look how much damage Huzzle's doing, dang. But I'll talk later on, once we've got all the jobs and we're looking for achievements. I'll show off how to get to job 99. It really, I don't think it'll take very long. I'll save that for the end, though. I don't want to grind anyone to 99 right now. So, overall, I say Huzzlefudge is doing a ridiculous amount of damage with his current weapons. And we could... I mean, I'm not going to test it right now, but if I unequip his claws, he does less number of attacks, more damage. So 20 times 107 versus 135 times 18. So 2 less attacks, but 30 damage more per attack. I don't know which one's stronger. The claws give you some elemental effects like flame and lightning, so it's kind of one or the other, but it's really good. Amora, definitely more of a tank. Doesn't do quite as much damage, but while you've got the blood sword draining HP, very good. Later on, we'll have more powerful weapons, and it'll change their effect, but they do, I'm pretty sure, auto-cover low HP allies, which is nice, so that's cool. Bards, better than I expected. Oh, speaking of bards, let's, there's one more thing to show off for bards. I have to show this off before we switch jobs. Besides their sing, what can they do? Well, they can use magic. Well, they can use a harp, and, well, let's just say Bard's got a lot of buffs in this game. This version, the Bard got buffed. So, he's doing a lot of damage. Now, sorcerers have low defense, so, you know, the black belt can do, like, double that. But, he gets 24 attacks. Now, his accuracy sucks. If we ever find a harp that's actually 99% accuracy, he's going to be about, like, actually more DPS than Huzzle, because more attacks, same damage, just bad accuracy, right? So, yeah, Bard's got a little bit of a buff. Sing's pretty good, and their attack is kind of crazy. That's a good question. Let's science. Let's see if he can do more in the front row. So you could go quad Bard, and every round they could do a different, like, because the buffs all last 2 turns, so you could just constantly spam all the different buffs. 2 Bards would probably be enough, honestly. But so this is front row Bard. Let's see if it's, you know, I don't think it'll be any different, but let's see. 8 hits, 700. He gets 20 attacks, right? He's missing a lot, but yeah, I don't think he does. Like, I think it is a back row weapon. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, he's all right. Oh, we did find out that the Geomancer is a front row weapon. So if you want to not use terrain, you need to hit things with a bell in the front row. That won't be as impressive as the Bard attack, I don't think. It'll still do a lot of damage because we have a lot of job levels right now, but yeah, I guess it's about the same as the Bard, but you have to be in the front row, so it's not quite as awesome. And besides, they get their train effect, which does a ton of damage anyway, so. Also, you can see our job levels just are out of control. So, yeah, that's the kind of what's happened, you know? We just got up to 26 attacks with the Bard now. We just went from 24 to 26, just like that. Okay, let's go over the next batch of jobs, just to show some of these off while we're doing a little bit of a recap. So I want to test out Viking a little bit. I haven't actually tested these out yet. In theory, the Viking has more defense, and it might be better just to give him a shield, honestly, because he might not be attacking very often. But also, I think 86 defense is enough anyway. But you want a shield if you want, like, because the Viking does not get very good magic defense, so some kind of shield with magic defense would be nice. For Huzzle, I'll show off the Ranger, I guess. I don't think they're very good, though. They get, like, they get surprisingly heavy armor. For like, a ranged class, they're not really even medium armor. Rangers get, like, heavy armor, just not quite knight tier armor. They get, like, warrior tier armor, which is pretty good. If you want defense, anyway. And, well, I guess I'll show off White Mage. I can't show off Evoker yet. Scholar, well, okay, hold on. We'll show off Scholar, because we just want to do this once. Oh, I sold their books. We need better books. I don't think... Does the Ranger actually get magic? No, the Ranger doesn't get any slots. No magic for Rangers. So far, the only people who actually get spells are White Mage, Black Mage, Red Mage, and Evoker, but only specific spells. I haven't seen anyone else get anything. You'd think the Knight would, but maybe it's higher level or something. I don't know. I forget how they did it in the NES. It's been so long. I'll go Red Mage. We'll do White Mage, Black Mage last. It's fine. So, basically, Red Mage, it looks like they only get up to level 4 magic, or maybe if we get a few more character levels, it'll go up a bit, but, I have a strong suspicion that, Red Mages are capping out at level 4 magic, which is fine, because at the moment, we can only buy up to level 4 magic, but we'll find a store with level 5 magic pretty soon. In fact, as soon as we stop messing around. Also, you guys get to see the Viking sprite. I like the Viking sprite. It's pretty good. But I don't know if... like, Vikings... Like, Bard's got a huge boost. The Viking got a boost, but I don't know if this is enough, right? Like... So apparently draw attacks also goes first, like how the Bard always goes first. Also, there's a barrage. I'll show that off. And in theory, if you had... I think I sold all my extra items. In theory, what the Scholar might be good at is using attack items. But we cannot buy them yet, and I don't have very many. So, for now, I don't even have a weapon for them. You just get double effect from potions, which is not very much. And you can get Libra automatically. So, anyway, the Viking is still only, so far, affecting 2 out of 3 enemies, and this is a level 40, job. And if he misses, then it doesn't work. So, I don't know. Oh, that's right, I was gonna... We'll do fire, we'll do Ice Rod, and... The gimmick has always been having, free ice magic that's boosted. But I don't know, I don't think that's going to be very strong. Compared to the Geomancer, it's probably going to be really weak. Yeah, 250, that's half or less what the Geomancer can pull off right now. So basically, Red Mage is probably a little obsolete at this point. They still get okay armor, and they got, like, all the level 1 to 4 spells, which are fine, but, I mean, the Ranger does good damage, single target, and they do have an AoE attack, but they're not as strong. I don't think they're as strong as the Black Belt with the kick, and the, just ridiculous punching damage. They need, like, basically, the reason the Ranger's not great right now isn't really the Ranger's fault. It's because, I don't have any up-to-date weapons for him. The killer bow is like a weapon from the first continent. I need a better bow or better arrows, and I think the Ranger will catch up then. But for now, Huzzlefudge, as a Ranger, not really holding out. But I will show off Thief, because the Thief will be fine. The Thief damage is kind of crazy. Not as good as some classes, but pretty darn high. What else is there? Oh, hey, Onion Knight. Nice... Convenient. I didn't put any ranks in Onion Knight yet. Maybe at the end of the game. I got to do a couple physical attacks with Amora, and honestly, I don't like Scholar. I didn't even have any books for them, so it's kind of not a good thing to test. But I'll show off White Mage a little bit, and I think same thing for Red Mage. It's kind of obsolete, but I'll show off a little bit of Black Mage. And I don't even have enough hats. I need better gear to use these guys, because the Geomancer has some good stuff, but I guess I could buy a second Scholar hat or something, but yeah, we're a little bit low on Black and White Mage gear, so honestly, I think the game is telling us to ditch these original jobs and use some of the new ones, but we'll get there. Do I have magic available? So now that we're kind of switching away from what am I saying? We're sort of switching away from red mages in theory. Sorry, red mage lovers. You can kind of focus your spells, and you can see like white mages have access, white and black mages have access to level 5 spells already. So you should be able to take advantage of elemental weaknesses pretty well with a black mage, and white mages, I mean, assumedly will do a lot of healing. So that's just what we're going to test out here. Kind of our last round of testing, and then we'll get back to work. I think we're going to go Knight, Black Belt, Bard, of all things, and Geomancer. I think that's what I'm settled on right now. We do technically have Geomancer and, sorry, Dragoon and Dark Knight, but they're not very good. Yet. Alright, so you can use Scram to try to escape, I believe. Let's see, there are lots of other white spells that I never bought, but they're not great. What have you got? So the Black Mage has boosted fire and ice. So in theory, Blizzaga should be pretty good, right? If it's a weak to it, but, you know, they're not. Anyway, the Thief does 650. The Viking does about 650. It's not bad, but it's less damage than my DPS characters, right? Like, the Thief is pretty good, and they've got the Orichalcum that lets them steal HP, like the Drain effect, which is pretty good. 5th level spells at really high levels, gotcha, for Red Mage. Well, we would have to do some more grinding to get there. Okay, I want to check out a level 60 White and Black Mage. How much damage can they put out? I only have one... A Black Hole, interesting. Well, if you want to use a Sculler, there you go. S-tier classes? I don't know yet. Black Belt, probably. So 1100 damage is pretty good. 360, not amazing. Oops. Geomancer might be S-tier. It'll be Ninja and Sage at the end, of course. But yeah, Blizzaga doing a lot of damage. That's pretty good. Sure, we'll steal again. Let me just see how well... We'll see what the Cure's power we're up to now. And I want to use Break at the end, but I want to give it a second here. So it looks like Needle Monkeys must have at least two different items you can steal. Because we're stealing Black Holes as well as High Potions. So that's the first time I've actually noticed that, now that we're at like higher job level. And I didn't even pay attention to the Cure spell, man. Nothing to steal. So you only get one, whatever it is. You might be able to get like a rare steal here. So yeah, the Black Mage is your classic, takes advantage of elemental weakness. So if you're fighting something with fire, ice, lightning, poison, or stone weakness right now, because we've got access to all the elementals plus poison and stone, they do damage now, deals damage and inflicts. So like, you know, we've got a pretty good variety of elemental effects. I think the White Mage is a little bit not a great choice. You're probably better off going a Red Mage than a White Mage. There's just not a lot of good white magic right now, so you've got a lot of spell slots, but not much to do with them. If you switch to Red Mage, you get less slots than a White Mage, but you've got more to do with them. I talked about, you have to go watch the Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster VOD if you want to learn how Black Mages work. It's complicated. They're not great, but there is a way to make them less bad. It's just a lot of work. Okay, I think... So we did steal something, right? We've got... Okay, I want to check that out. Just, I mean, according to chat, if you trust them, Red Mages can learn level 5 spells eventually. But, I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I'm... You know, sometimes chat is right, sometimes chat is wrong. You could probably just look it up on a walkthrough if you wanted. Safer to just Google it. I want to check item drops on whatever dropped that that Black Hole, because I'm still trying to figure out how stealing works. So what were we fighting? Just a regular enemy up here. Was it like one of these? It was like these guys, needle monkeys. Okay, so enemies that have multiple stealing items, I guess you just get one of them, whatever you steal, and I'm assuming the higher, there's kind of like a rarity, sort of a percentage chance. Perhaps the higher thief level, the better chance of getting the rarer stuff. But effectively, there aren't very many enemies I've seen so far that have multiple items. But there are some, and if you want the good stuff, you probably want a higher thief level. This is just unusual. This is the first one I've noticed, basically. So there you go. Okay, that'll do. I think grinding thief levels is going to be required if there's ever anything. We haven't seen anything good yet, you know. That's not good. But if there is something that drops weapons, armor, rare elixirs, etc., you'll want a high-level thief to try to get it. But that's still a ways off. We're not going to do that right now. Alright. Well, now that we're like 30 minutes into the first episode of the stream, let's get to work. Chat is sometimes right, but never trust them. See, two things can be correct. You can never trust chat, and they can be right sometimes. But you should never put your life in their hands. Anyway, Viking I feel like is okay, but I sort of like thematically the knight more anyway. Maybe with some really good axes later on, you should try out Viking again. Thief is a little bit on the weak side. I think comparing Black Belt, Ranger, and Thief, Black Belt wins kind of hands down. But if you want a little bit less DPS and the chance to steal, go Thief. But otherwise, Black Belt will kill things. And then Ranger, we need a better bow right now. We don't have a good bow, so later. And then White Mage doesn't seem very useful at the moment. Need a better white magic. Red Mage probably would get the job done for the moment. Or we can do some Bard. Why not? Do some Bard. And finally, Black Magic was pretty strong. Don't get me wrong. Lots of spell slots at this level. Taking advantage of elemental weaknesses is always cool. I would say if you're trying to go magic support, Black Mage or Geomancer are good right now. One day maybe Evoker, but I think Geomancer is more cool thematically, so we're going to go Geomancer. Okay, and that's the party. So we got no spell slots. Literally no one can cast magic. Maybe one day the knight will be a high enough level. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if knights get spells in this game or not. I feel like they should, but... Yeah. Okay. Let's get to work. I think, actually, another thing you could do to Sculler... Apparently, Rangers got magic in the NES version. Maybe at higher levels, we'll see. I have a feeling there's probably like a minimum character level or something. Just like, you know, in Final Fantasy 1, you need to be level 15 for the promotion classes to get spell slots. Maybe this one is like level 50 before you start gaining spell slots for the advanced classes. We'll see. I'll remember to check that later. Anyway, no real need to go back to town because we don't need to rest for spells anymore. Okay. I definitely feel like I've wasted enough time. So last session we kind of explored around the world a bit. If you're familiar with this part of the game, there's a reason I didn't check this out earlier. Because you can kind of lock yourself in here. It looks like, I think in the DS version, the cutscene triggered like as soon as you flew over this area of the map. But it was all 3D and different. So it's kind of, looks like it gives you a little bit more flexibility in this version. So we could fly around this continent and you could fight some random enemies and stuff. Do a little bit of exploration, kind of this weird little river. Probably a little chocobo spot. Could canoe all around, go to a weird cave. We could literally go to that cave right now. I won't, but in theory you could go there right now. And die. I mean, that's probably fine. Yeah, anyway, that's your overview. And then fly into this place. Oh no! Our airship again! This is the kind of game where your airship just constantly gets destroyed. All this time talking about how we're going to use our current job. And we get blown up. Okay, red team versus blue team. Who will win? These guys don't like to talk. They're just Dark Knights. Why must we fight our brethren? It's madness! No! This is Sparta! Alright, let's go talk to the king. Who do you think you are? You can't just get in the castle. No one's allowed in. Get out of here. Alright, we're not going to talk to the king. This is not a very good lineup. I mean, the cannons are way too close. The horses are in front of the cannons. There's way too many rows of guys. Like, one Geomancer Earthquake and they're all dead, right? Or something. So now we're in this cool castle city, but we can't get out, and our airship got blown up. So yeah, it's been a while since I've explored this place. The tower is Dragonspire. Yeah, dragoons and stuff. Sure hope you brought some money. Only a dragoon can beat Garuda. Yeah, maybe. Chocobo, giddy up. Oh, really? I didn't know you could steal their chocobo. Also, the game is a little bit laggy. It's not the stream. It's the game is kind of... There's a bit of a screen lag happening every now and then. As you're even just moving up and down, you can see kind of jump up every now and then. Weird. I just started the game. Keep an eye on that. There's been some instability in this game. There has been a few crashes. Oh, let's finish southeast before we go northeast. I don't know if we're really light warriors. We're really more like 4 kids. Maybe there's not much else in southeast. I mean, there's this crazy tower. Oh, Prince Alice exiled. Don't be ridiculous. It's crawling with monsters. So there's a bunch of stuff in Dragonspire, but we'll save that one for later. I just want to go find the shops. Well, it doesn't force the issue, but if you don't try Dragoon or Dark Knight, there's some really difficult dungeons, yes. It doesn't actually force you. Did you know that you can get Geomancers and Bards? Sure hope you went there before your airship got blown up. No one's allowed in or out. Well, yeah. Alright, the military forces are fighting each other. Just cut them in half. And we cannot buy magic. Magic is locked. Weapons are locked. Oh no! Look at all these weapons. Oh, this one's open. Excellent. Can we buy some weapons? Slightly better spears for money. Yeah, I know you get a couple from treasure chests, but we might want to buy a couple here. Let's just buy 2 and we'll see how it goes. I think you maybe even find 4 of them, honestly. It's not even just that you need a Dragoon, it's like you need a weapon that does air damage. Yeah, interesting. Only spears. There used to be a tunnel that connected some dungeons. Wait, what was that? It's all blocked off. Again, only Dragoons can win. So we had blue guards, we had red guards, now we have green guards. All kinds of different Ankylos. Oh, minister, another advisor minister. His shadow looks like an evil bird. Don't trust him. No magic, only spears. Can we at least, are you kidding me, lady? Guys are the worst. And then she gets out of the way by the time we get around. Okay, we can buy all the regular stuff. That's fine. Heck, you can even buy otter shrooms now. So the teleport spell, basically redundant. White mages, even less value because you can just buy teleport. Can knights use white magic? Not right now. Maybe one day, but not right now. So that was southeast and northeast. Let's check the west side. West side, what's up? Oh no, they're fighting. It's madness. All shops were shuttered, except for the spear shop. Yep. Evil bird minister. Don't trust him. This is the resurrection room? Yeah. Oh, how did I get on the water? I didn't mean to go in the water. Oh, if only Prince Alice was here. Blah, blah, blah. This is Frog Town. There was a young man in the tavern who was a dead ringer for the prince. And I was guarding the door so that no one would see him, except for some random orphans. Well, he does have a crown. What a laugh. Beat this guy up. Walk into the tavern wearing a robe and a crown. No, leave him alone. Oh, the prince's liars buddies. Okay, watch out, guys. Some tavern guys are gonna stop us. Good night, Gold Knight. It seems we have a pretty good combo. Oh, have mercy. Yeah, the streams are available both on YouTube and on Twitch. Blah blah blah, Alice, son of blah blah blah, thanks, you're welcome. Right, my father's different, yada yada yada, he's nonsense, you could be exiled, you're some travelers. Cool. Random prince joins up. He's not going to do anything, though. Alright. So we've got a random guy walking around behind us. Surely that will not come to be trouble. That will cause no problems, having a prince following us around. Alright, what else do we need to do? A couple more houses. Gotta go walk through the sewers. The king refuses to hear counsel, except from his advisor, who's not a bird. My family mainly involves the study of chocobos. I've discovered how to call forth the fat chocobo. You throw food around and he appears. So I guess they put this in so that just in case you didn't bring Gashal greens and left all of your gear inside the chocobo, you can still get it out. What is J. Kerm having a problem? Alright, well, I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm not going to bother reading it all. Okay. Gashal greens, Gashal greens, Gashal greens. Well, I'm so glad I found this treasure room. Well, that was the biggest letdown since, what's the biggest letdown in this game so far? Scholar. The biggest letdown since finding the scholar job. Okay, so there's this random old dude. Praise be, it is the young Prince Alice. Take this. Well, no one seems to be able to wear that. I'm just going to say maybe at least one of us needs to learn how to be a dragoon for the moment. Because, you know, they can wear dragon mail and use wind spears. I don't know if we'll need more than one, but Amora, you can be a dragoon for now. Also, there's a bunch of frogs in here. I wonder if you turned into a frog if you could talk to them. I don't think I care enough to bother. Alright. I think that's everything. We found the prince, we got the armor. We bought a couple spears. I didn't go to the northwest yet, though. Okay, in another repeated dialogue. Looks like there's a couple inns, but, you know, no biggie. Magic shop, but mages denied. No mages allowed. That's why you probably don't want to go white mage, black mage right now. They just, they can't get new spells. We got the library. Maybe we need a scholar up here. I heard only dragoons can kill birds. Go away, the library's closed. No reading allowed. Books are banned. Alright. Anyway, that's kind of our Saronia world tour. I think that's all we need to do. I know in the DS version I ended up going 4 Dragoons, but we'll see how 1 Dragoon does for now. I guess you could bring a thief and try to steal stuff from bosses, but... I think I missed... Like, on the first floor, is there like a secret passage that takes you left and right or something? Or, there it is. See, I knew there was some secret passages. Not even secret, just some passages. Alright, let's just see how our DPS is looking. I mean, we're fine. Sheesh. The minuet kick combo. Oh, yeah. All kinds of Dragoon gear up here. I guess this is why you should probably consider going 4 Dragoons, right? That's 4 dragon helmets. And 4 dragon mails. I don't have enough gloves right now. And we've got a whole you know, variety pack of thunder spears. Okay, that took us all the way to the top. The thing is, we have such a nice, well-balanced party right now. But I could definitely go double Dragoon if I want the monk to switch over. Because we've got a level 40 Dragoon job for the monk, for Huzzle. Okay, we got all the Dragoon gear. Now what? They said something about sewers connecting up, right? I'm trying to remember without really reading anything. That's the high quality. You gotta, like... I know you're supposed to get the... Sorry, guys. Blueankylo only partially read the description. Oh, you can... I didn't even remember this. You can technically grind for job levels and gold if you want. We got a couple people who've almost got to level up. Let's just do that, and then we'll go back to the castle, I guess. It seems likely that the advisor needs to get beaten up. Man, minuet plus kick does seem like a really strong combo. Well, until that happens. Now, minuet should make terrain stronger as well, even if you haven't seen it yet, but 600's okay. That's a bit better. The thing is, with auto battle, you only need to cast those songs once every 2 rounds. So you might as well... You're better off manually controlling them and then alternating, but... You know. Okay, now that we have the prince... Yeah, that's the thing. But you've been exiled! Oh, the king actually gave him permission. Alright. Here, have a little nap. It's yours to rest in. It's totally safe. We won't kill you in the night, I promise. What a trustworthy fool. Trusting fool. Yes, you're disturbing me, Prince. I mean, he let you back in. You just had to go to the tavern for a little while, and then he let you back in. It's fine. Just go to sleep, young prince. No talking. The king attacked with a knife? No! Death to the prince. Well, this is feeling very Shakespearean all of a sudden. Minister Gigametz enters the room. Well, the king has turned the knife on himself. I won't be manipulated. Birds don't have mind control. What is this guy talking about? Alright, enough of this nonsense, evil advisor dude. Gigamet's attacks. But he's actually a large bird. Alright, we're gonna try this with just one Dragoon and not even healed up to full. We're gonna disrespect the boss fight. See what happens. That's not bad. Still 550 on the punching. Wind Elemental. Not bad, not bad. How about Lightning? Yeah, that stings a little. Okay, okay. But, you know, have you heard of magical healing? You're so dead. You're so dead! I'm so dead. Meanwhile, Amora does 6,000 damage, the boss is dead. Yeah, thanks, chat. You're so dead. Ha! 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 You guys are hilarious. Remember, never listen to chat. Someone clip that, please. Alright, bird be gone. Remember when I was saying this game's not that bad? It's not that hard. It's pretty easy. Father, no! Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Take the throne. We had a level 40 Dragoon with dual wind spears with a, I think it's getting close to a 40 or 50% damage buff thanks to the Bard, and then jump damage, which is multiplied somewhat by your job level. So, I mean, I was not expecting 6,000, but dang, right? I don't know if the boss was weaker or we were just way stronger. Alright. So, maybe don't hire any birds for advisors, right? Hey, the Scorbu. We are now the heroes of Saronia. Sardinia? I don't know. And, I mean... Dragoon's getting work done, right? 16 times 125 multiplied by jump damage multiplied by strength boosting song. I don't know. Seems like an enemy that's weak to lances and wind elemental would take a lot of damage. HP will go over 999, I'm sure. There's a secret passageway on the first floor to treasure! Alright. Could you just give me my airship back? That's all I really want. Yeah, no, what I really want is like an airship, because you guys blew it up. Oh no, bards. Beneath the seas, blah blah blah, something something horn. You guys could just remember these. Noah's loot, blah blah blah, Temple of Time. It's actually, as much as I rag on these bard songs, they really do help if you're trying to figure out where to go. Like, they are nice little tips. I just like to, you know, bard stuff, right? When he died, the great mage Noah had 3 pupils, Zonde, Doga, Une. The 3 dog mages, and Nautilus, and blah blah blah. I guess we're gonna go there. You did this with 3 and a white mage. Well, you should have just done it with 1 Dragoon and got good. Treasure? Boy, that kind of looks like a mysterious knight hiding out in the dungeons that might teach us summon one day. But how do we get there? Erdegerd, yeah, the true bard of the show. You can always get dragon weapons in this game. And the Thunder Lances is garbage, right? You want to use the Wind Spear. So you just climb the tower Get a dragon armor, dragon mail. You don't have to buy anything. How dare you mock our legendary bard songs. Investigate the second wall to the right of the mage's quarters. Hold on. Hold on. Second wall to the right? I mean, doesn't... I mean, there was a switch that was clearly a switch. Maybe this is not the mage's quarters yet. Like, their tips on how to find secrets are almost worse. We're the Engineer Corp. Yes, please give us an airship. Excellent. See you guys. That's all I care about. Yeah, get out of here, scullers. What good are scullers? Reading books, smacking enemies with books. Although I'd rather Sid built me an airship. I don't know. Okay, we parked the airship. Nice. No nerds allowed there, Zero. Alright. Okay, so that's probably all that's here. I did find 2 treasures, but there's more. There's definitely more in this castle. Yep. I walked right by it. Rusty mail, more hats, potions, staff, potions, more garbage. A fancy bow, garbage. Dagger, garbage. 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 So, of all that stuff, what would we want? I guess if you want to bring a ranger back, we could try the rune bow now. I don't know, maybe the golem staff would be okay. You could equip it on a white mage and have the break spell. Red mage and white mage, I think, only. I don't know why you want rusty mail. Well, let's let Huzzle try out the bow for a little while. I mean, compared to the killer bow, it's +6. That's not much better. But it's a bit stronger, you know. Can't use any of the fancy gear, but we'll try them out for a little bit. I like to try out the jobs, right? That's the whole point. I mean, it's going to be a hard sell to switch over to a red mage or a white mage. Maybe if we can buy some more stuff. This is extra treasure, bonus treasure, a bell, some garbage, some armor. Nothing really needed though. I guess one slightly stronger bell for our geomancer expert. A bell that monsters hate versus a bell that can paralyze on hit. That's not bad. So low damage but paralyze. Good. We already had Gaia vests. What else did we get? I have a bad habit of just picking up a bunch of stuff and not paying attention. I guess everything else we already had a copy of, right? Bunch of Viking gear that we already had copies of, so now we got double Viking gear. So the only thing new was the bell, I think. Golem staff, bell, and the bow. Okay, it's fine. I guess those are just little loop-de-loop. You don't need to go this way. You could have just gone that way. Sure. Just double check. This castle's just full of secrets. I think though we're not going to find Odin for quite a while. You wouldn't want to fight him right now anyway. Even though we got to see him, you have to find a different way in there. So that might be everything we can get for now. Let's have a little look at our map of how much items you got. So Dragonspire, 12 for 12. Let's see. We're missing one thing from Northeast. Northwest has nothing. One thing from Southwest. So Southwest and Northeast, we missed like a pot or something. Probably, all those doors that were locked, maybe we'll be able to get something. Or, talk to somebody, whatever. So we got 2 things to check. Northeast, Southwest, and we got everything in the castle. so that's good. Wait. I never did find those 3 items in Aimer, did I? I spent a lot of time at the end of last session. I never found them. If anyone feels like looking that up, I'll go back after I'm done in the castle. There's 3 things we missed, and I don't remember... I know I tried to find them in the sewers, but I could never find the 3 chests. Ah, no. So we do have an airship now. It's more of a blimp, I guess. I prefer the old airship. Had a name. So it was north... Okay, hold on. Northwest or northeast? Northeast, southwest. Okay. We do want to visit all the shops, but there's something on this map that we didn't pick up, basically. And also, you know, everyone's happy, blah, blah, blah. We saved the day. Maybe it's the old man in the middle. He did give us the dragon armor the first time. Get out of the way, frog. Are you gonna... You know, you're in my debt, so you could pay off the debt by giving me some money? Honestly, we could use some money right now. We're a little bit poor. I would like some more rune... I think I want 2 of these. Boy, money's going to be tight. I don't need them right now, but it's good to know you can buy them. Because sometimes I have 2 support classes that can equip bracers. Right now, the bard can't, because bards are... Well, bards can only equip certain things. It's fiddly. We could sell some of our stuff. Like, we probably will never want to have 2 Vikings at the same time, so... We have a little bit more money than it looks like. There wasn't any extra secrets here, right? Just that one. And this was the tavern. You guys owe me a item. No. I hate it when there's just 1 item left and there's no show passages ability. Gets me every time. Should we check all these bushes, you know? In theory, they might give you an exclamation point. Wait. Is this like a bug? Why can't I move there? That's strange. Hold on. So maybe a tiling bug there. If that's supposed to be passable, they made it impassable. And if it's not supposed to be passable, they didn't put a, you know, a tree or something. Huh, interesting. We'll check this guy in the corner. So I'm still missing that 1 item. Does anyone see anything suspicious on any of the walls? Nice, this guy comes walking down to the water. Sometimes there's... I would say most of the time there's a small tell. I mean, this seems like the kind of place that you could sneak into the... Out of the way, frogs. Kind of looking for like a tile that you can't walk through, where it's like there's an item hiding, right? Well, I've checked all the houses in here. I'm pretty sure I've talked to all the people. I don't know. There's... It sucks, because we're missing out on our 100% item completion, you know? Anyway, I can look it up on a guide if I need to, but I was hoping it would be just naturally attainable. So that was the one that had treasure. Let's check this one out for shops. Magic! Low level... Well, level 3, which is considered, at this point, low level. Then we'll try... I guess you can go to the... Don't know how much time I want to spend in the library, but we can check the library, I guess. A lot of reading. Book of Owen, blah blah blah, floating continent. Great stone effigies, 4 fangs. Yeah, we've got 2 of those. Wrath of Light was bad. My son Desh was put into cryogenic sleep. Interesting. Interesting story, lore. The 4 Dark Warriors. Sounds important. Abuse of the power of light. The wrath of light cannot be stopped. Floating continent. Book of Blade. The Dark Blade. Falgabard, a high village west of Saronia. That might be somewhere we could go. Thermodynamic metatheory and perpetual motion. Well, we had a Wheel of Time, but then it got blown up by cannon fire. Airships in action. Top 3 airships of the year. The Nautilus, the Colosso Invincible, the Enterprise. Only 2 of these still remain, I believe. Okay, well that was your library trip. Hope you learned a lot. So, southwest, northeast. Come on, northeast. Treasure! I hate it when the guards give you random stuff, but so far it's pretty much always been someone who looks different. So, just keep your eyes out for people who look different. Alright, level 5 magic. Here you go. 5 grand a pop. So, if you want to bring a white mage or a black mage, here's where they get some goodies. I mean, I'm not in a huge rush, but eventually we will want at least Thundaga. Not sure Raise is worth it, because Kick does the same thing. It doesn't cost you a spell slot. And so does Barrage, Kick, a lot of Geomancy stuff. Anything that does AoE, right? Like, weak enemies are weak enemies, so no biggie. Protect is fine. Raise is not really needed when you've got Phoenix Downs. And then, you know, Curiga is always good, so... Let me see how much money we actually have by selling some redundant. Like, honestly, we're never going to need this much Dragon Mail. I'll keep 2. So I've got enough for 2 Dragoons if I feel like I want 2 Dragoons. And they've got double Wind Spear. You know, stealing those black holes was worth a bit of money. That's not bad. What else could we sell? I'll hold on to this stuff. Knight Armor is obsolete at this point. I'm not sure about, to be honest. We only need 1 Diamond Bell because we have a newer bell. We don't need Mithril... We might need Mithril Gloves. We don't want double Viking mail. Double Viking sounds like a bad idea. And I'll hold on to the Mage Robe. I'll keep 1 Viking Helmet. I'll keep 2 Scholar Hats. I'll keep 2 Ice Helmets. I'll keep some of my Light Armor, because sometimes it's difficult to find enough. I'll keep the 1 Shield. I'll keep the very expensive Shuriken. And I'll sell the Harp that we don't need. This is the bad Harp. We have a better Harp. Now, Thorian Hammers you can use to cast Thundera, but only if you're a Viking or somebody else that can equip it. I don't think they're very good. I'll sell them both. Honestly, it sucks selling Thor's hammer, but they're worth a lot of money, and they don't really do anything. So just get rid of them. I got a bunch of Thunder Spears. I'll keep a couple. Got a couple knives. I'll keep 1. We've got a better one. Just keep 1 of those. I'll keep the Elemental Swords for now, but they're going to be obsolete pretty quick. And I'll keep 1 of each staff. The Killer Bow is obsolete by the Rune Bow. We only need 1 arrow. Alright, I think that's all the money we can get other than selling, like, consumables. But we're up to almost 100k, so not bad, not bad. Alright, so, now that I'm a little bit less stressed for cash, let's buy Curiga, Protect, Thundaga. I'll buy raise. I can't imagine using those insta-death spells. Insta-death spells are for suckers. Well, this was the spear shop, right? Yeah. Want to buy some more spears? Buy your spears. How about other swords? What kind of swords you got? Stave. So, apparently you can just buy these if you want them. You can also buy a staff that casts Blizzaga. That's pretty expensive. You know, that would help a white mage out a lot, or a red mage. A red mage with Blizzaga and Ice Boost? That's interesting. Oh, I should buy a Light Rod, because it's the lightning booster. I don't know how much of a difference these make, but, you know. In theory, they will work with summons as well. We'll probably find one, but I'll buy it. Goodbye, money. I mean, insta-killing enemies is pretty cool if it works, but when they don't work... Paralyze, we got Blizzaga, we got Break. Silence sucks, Confusion sucks. Level 4 white magic is just the worst. Alright. Oh, I was supposed to look for an item. So we did all the shopping, but there's supposed to be another item here. Check all the little trees and grass, maybe? Haha! It was in a tree all along. Okay, maybe I'll check the southwest for trees. Apparently that's my biggest weakness. Fighting birds and chasing trees. No shops here? Well, you know what? Southwest or southeast Sardinia. You suck. Southeast. Worst east. Worst side. Okay, now this one still has an item in it, and I just never found it. So I really feel like this reservoir is the... It's the most suspicious thing. But if it's in that... If it's in 2 shrubberies to the right, if it's right over there... You think it's in the Fat Chocobo? I don't think there's anything left in the Fat Chocobo house. She just summons him now. Yeah, we already got the big batch of Gishal greens. This is the only one that lets you into the water, right? It really... I bet you if I look up a map, there's going to be a whole, like, just a secret tunnel underwater somewhere. You know, there's a pathway on the left side of that wall. I'm just gonna pull up a guide. Because I don't want to waste too much more time, and it's probably easier just look at a map. And it will just take me like 30 seconds. FF2 Sardonia map. Sardinia map? No, Saronia map. They show the 3DS or the DS version a lot. Okay, northwest, southwest. Fat Chocobo, secret room. Speaking. Oh no, I missed it. Damn it. So when we had Argus in the party, remember how we got the dragon armor from the guy in the middle? I needed to leave the tavern and talk to this guy with Argus, whatever his name is, and he'd give us a weapon. So you get a free armor and a free spear. Or it might have been the guy in the bottom left. I don't know. Either way, it's 2 of the old men, and you need to talk to them with Argus, and they each give you one thing, but I guess it's gone. So forget 100% item completion. Play the game again. That sucks.